All right, lady. Excellent. We're live. So, guys, we are sitting with members of the British powerlifting team.
Hello.
Or do we say UK or?
No, we're Great Britain.
Great Britain.
UK is a.
Ireland,
we have
Wales.
A UK powerlifting team. No.
Not. That would be interesting, though.
We've got an English team.
Yeah. Okay.
We got a British team. We don't have a UK team.
Okay. What's the difference?
It's country and region, isn't it?
Huh?
Yeah.
So you've got England, Ireland, Scotland, Wales.
Yes.
And then you've got the GB series to make up.
Right.
UK's UK Ireland. Is it Ireland? I think UK is everything, right?
Right. Yeah. Okay. All right. Fair enough. And then you have the colonies.
Oh yeah, we don't talk about that. No. They're not.
Oh, exactly. Okay.
They
So
got their own teams.
we've got their own teams. So we're sitting down with Matt and Craig. Guys, thank you for your time. Really appreciate it. I mean, you've got a big team out here now.
Yeah, we've got 35, 37, 30 something. High 30s.
Right. Okay.
Don't know exactly.
That's fantastic. So you guys have been working quite hard the last few days. Ça va? Très bien. Merci.
We've not really had a break.
Okay.
Apart from now,
Yeah. Okay.
which we've come to do.
Great. And we're sitting. We'll throw in a coffee afterwards. If that's good. All right. Great. How was the coffee this morning?
It was very nice.
Excellent. Thank you very much. Okay, cool. So as we said, sort of the idea behind this is really create a little bit of a story behind the athletes, the coaches, the teams, so we can get some, just create some public interest really. And, I suppose we can make a couple of sporting celebrities, which is kind of cool. So, Craig, we're nominating you for that role.
Okay.
All right, good, brilliant. Okay, so let's start with Craig. Can you give us a little bit of a rundown on who you are?
Who I am.
Yeah,
So,
a little bit of your background, and then,
So I'm an S&C coach by trade. My background's actually rugby and endurance sports.
Excellent. So you must be terrified being in South Africa.
That's like home.
Yeah, absolutely. Wonderful.
Yeah. And then I got into powerlifting by my wife.
Okay.
Just coaching my wife into powerlifting.
Right. All right. And so, what are you sort of your background, your history?
So my background, sporting wise?
Yes. No, your whole life.
Oh, my whole life.
Who you are.
Yeah. So no, I'm just I'm a coach. I come from a sporting background. It was rugby and endurance sports. That's about it. Really.
Okay.
It's not that interesting.
Okay, fair enough.
Played international rugby.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
wasn't as good at it as I should be, so got injured
Right.
and then became a trainer.
Okay, fair
I
enough.
coach the athletes rather than being an athlete.
Listen, that's very tough, though. I mean, how was that? Getting injured and not being able to play. I mean, that's...
It's a bit of a process you go through, but
Yeah.
I mean, you learn from your own mistakes as well, and then you can pass them on.
Right, 100%. You guys can stand if you want to. No, it's all right.
That's right, we're out.
Yeah, we're on. This is a standing desk, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. Okay, all right, fantastic. And what's the sport given you?
What, powerlifting?
Yeah.
There's a big community in powerlifting, which I didn't actually know much about powerlifting
Right, yeah.
until I started coaching a couple of people into it. And then I think it was a really open, welcoming community I found.
Yes.
And it makes you want to get involved, and that's just slowly nudging my way in, getting involved, helping out with teams, helping out with people,
Right.
helping out with divisions, and you just find there's lots of people who just want to help you, so that's how I kind of got into powerlifting.
Okay. So what how have you found the community? I mean, the community is quite fantastic.
Yeah, I do a lot of grassroots work in my local community. So,
Yes. Okay. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
So we're trying to get it into like schools, universities and gyms
Right.
in our local area, so southeast of England. So we're just starting some taster
Okay.
sessions and just taking it into gyms and seeing if people want to try it. And we're just trying to expose the sport a bit more.
Okay, fantastic. So I think we with our gym we set up a development academy where we work with youth from disadvantaged communities,
Yeah.
particularly rugby players. Because what we found is in high school these guys are all competing for bursaries and scholarships or at university. But the schools that had access to the best coaching and training were performing the best on the field.
Yeah.
So the best strength and conditioning work. So we got 8 of our guys sort of scholarship to a better. Well, they earned it, but we trained them. They got their scholarships to a different school, better school, and a couple of them went to university. So it absolutely works. It's fantastic. Well, awesome. Great, cool. Matt,
Hello.
how are you?
I'll let you move that. I don't want to.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah. Cool.
What do you want to know?
All right. Who are you? Give us a rundown, background, what makes you tick, what got you here?
Okay. I am the classic bench team manager. Forgot what I actually were then.
Yeah.
And I've done that for four years, maybe a bit more.
Right.
Can't remember. I did it informally for a little bit as well, just the admin side of things. And I tend to come out to the comps as well and handle and mostly warm up. I'd say coaching, but it's not exactly coaching
Right.
because they've already coached the way or been coached to
Yes.
the comp anyway, right? So
100%.
it's a part of coaching.
Right.
We don't program the lifters.
Okay. So you're also the guy that everyone comes to with their problems.
I've got an email exchange with Hanny that's about 40 deep.
Right.
On the transport.
Yes.
I've got one for the hotels, and I organise all the stuff.
Right.
And then I come out and I get shouted at when things go wrong.
Oh.
So, yeah.
Do you mind Craig gives you a hard time?
No, he's all right.
Okay.
I just ring him and I'm like,
Yeah.
what do you want booking?
Yeah.
It works.
Okay. Fantastic.
Before that, I was a lifter. I won the British, which is our national.
Yes.
The bench.
Right.
3 times the Open Supers.
Okay.
Um,
So you're in the same division as Paul Campbell. Just kidding.
yeah.
Sorry, Paul. Yeah.
And then my first year on the team, I came second that year actually.
Okay.
Got selected. The guy who came first didn't want to go for whatever reason.
Right.
Did 2 internationals, Texas and Finland.
Yeah.
Um,
Colleen.
Colleen.
Yeah. Right.
That were good. And enjoyed it. Stuck around. So then I thought, I better win the next few years.
Right.
Kept getting selected. And then COVID happened. And I kind of thought it's not really worth weighing super heavyweight weights.
Yes.
I can't compete. So I stopped, and now I'm pretty weak. So
Okay. And COVID was a year or so, which is
yeah. Well, we didn't know how long
messed
it
your
was gonna
plans.
last, so-
You're allowed to come and heckle them, coach. All right. Okay.
good luck.
Yeah. Lightweight. All right. Yep.
Yeah, we didn't know how long COVID was gonna
Yep.
last. You know, nobody ever saw anything like it. The vaccine weren't a thing. So
Yep.
we were all stuck at home, and I'm just like, I weigh 170 odd kilos. This probably gonna die in a couple of years. Not training. Like, what's the point, eh?
Get as light as possible.
Yeah. So I weigh like 110 now.
Right. Oh, fantastic. Okay. We're the same weight, and I'm 2 feet shorter than you.
I mean, I might weigh a little bit more after all
Yeah.
this
The
steak
food.
and-
Yeah. How have you found the steak, guys? The food. Huh?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when you got one of the next comps might be done in Cape Town. So there's some fantastic restaurants, and the pricing is the pricing is pretty good. You know, you get a decent steak for I suppose about it's probably about £10 for a half a kilo.
Tell me Nando's story.
Yeah.
What are your Nando's that you ordered?
Well, we ordered chicken and rice, thinking it was a meal, so it was a tenner. And no, it came out
Oh.
a massive platter,
Right.
whole chicken, like deep on rice.
Yeah.
There was a few of us that had ordered it, and we were like, this is not going to happen.
Yeah.
It's just far too much food. We
No.
were like, that's not.
No such thing. All right. Hello, Coach.
How are we doing?
Good. Thank you. What can you tell us about these two gentlemen?
Bear in mind, we are live.
Yeah. This is a live stream. That's
They're
fine.
doing an excellent job.
Yep.
Doing an excellent job. Couldn't do it without him.
Fantastic.
It's
Might actually be being sincere then.
Yeah. Fair. What did you do to your fingers?
it's not a training related injury. It's a DIY related injury.
Right.
Unfortunately, it's affecting my grip strength. So
Okay.
This guy's doing all
The loading.
work.
Right. Okay. And then after the comp, you'll take it off because you're fine.
Yeah. after all the work's been done.
All right,
And the
excellent.
physio did it. It's great.
Yeah,
Free physio here, looking after all the athletes.
that's fantastic.
Ironed it out. It's quite painful, but better.
Did he use the steel rod or to loosen up the
His thumb
ligaments?
was enough.
Okay,
I
okay.
could have endured the
Steel rod, yeah. Fair enough. Do you guys want to? You can tell us a little bit about yourself. I mean, we can sit down with you on your own as well, Coach.
That's all right. So
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
Sheridan Ray. I'm the head coach of the GB Classic Bench team.
Right.
I've been lifting internationally for about 14 years now, 15 years.
Right.
The last time I visited South Africa, I was lucky enough to become world champion.
Fantastic.
Bench press 7 years ago.
Right. In Potchefstroom.
In Potch.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Right.
this venue here is a great improvement, you know. Not saying that Potch was terrible, but this is really good.
Yeah.
All in one place. Facilities are fantastic.
Yes.
And I've been managing the team for about 8 years now.
Okay.
Matt's been helping me for
I can't remember. I said 4. We might be.
a little bit longer, 5 or 6 years,
Yeah,
I think it is.
Right.
Craig's come on board the last couple of years since COVID, really.
Right.
Both play a major part. Matt does the main of the work pre-event.
Right.
Craig does a lot of the backstage stuff. I've got the face for the radio, so I
Yeah.
do the front of house stuff.
Fair enough. There we go. Absolutely. Well, the haircut is on point, Coach,
Oh,
and the
yeah.
beard looking fantastic.
Yeah,
Huh?
you didn't have to get all his air products through
Custom.
security at the
I
airport.
did actually get stopped in the airport. It's not
Really?
lying.
Yeah. No, you got to put it all in one little bag, right?
Right.
He's
Yes.
got about 6.
Okay.
So I
So you
actually
had to
used
use
up some
mine.
of his allowance.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. Well. Yeah.
I don't need it.
He
Well,
doesn't
I
have
mean,
quite
that's
as
it,
many
yeah.
things as I do.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
I brought
Cool.
toothpaste.
The one thing I've seen with you guys is the. Can we get you a chair, Coach? Yeah.
Let me grab
Let
that.
me grab you one quickly. There you are.
I can't move anywhere really here, so.
Let's you guys go there. Let's bring that mic a little bit further forward.
Thank you.
So we packed light. So this whole setup with the webcams and the mics is really trying to do it as cost effectively as possible,
Sure.
because we have a development academy where we train and develop young athletes and coaches from disadvantaged communities, and we've been live streaming the South African events for the last 2 years. So
They did a little bit last time.
yeah.
They brought in a load of kids from a group last time.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it. So what we're involved now is even with the streaming. So we're wanting to keep the setups as cheap as possible, so we can get out as many setups to help the guys
Put the money where it's
stream.
needed.
Yeah, that's it. And I think the audio quality is great, and it's pretty good.
This.
Yeah, it doesn't actually sound too bad. I think I'm probably the worst thing on the stream. So the one thing that I've seen with your team is how close everyone is. You guys
yeah.
really are a family. I mean, like
Yeah.
eating together, hanging out together, a little bit of fun and running around, and
It's very, very much something that I promote is the teamwork side of it.
yes,
Don't have mavericks.
yeah,
And it's an event. We're together. It is a team. Even though you're out there on the stage on your own,
right,
very much promote that it's a team coming out here.
absolutely,
And that's before the event.
right.
You know, it's driven home. And they've been fantastic. They've been acting great as a team.
Awesome. So, Coach, your background, a little bit about who you are.
So, as I say, lifting internationally for 14, 15 years.
Yeah, let's go even before that. School, what did you do? Who are you?
Okay. So,
Yeah.
I'm actually probably one of the only GB coaches which doesn't is not in this field as a living.
Right.
So I'm a qualified PT from college.
Okay.
Did that for 12 years.
Right.
I now work in a far more boring industry of the railway
Okay.
over in the UK, but I work for an international railway plant company.
Right.
I can put them a quick plug in. McCulloch Rail. We're
Brilliant.
international. We're all over the world.
Right.
in New York and Mexico at the minute.
Right. Okay.
Maybe I should go and see our South African friends.
Yeah.
I was looking at the tram up there. We can do work on that, no problem.
Absolutely. That Coggle rail was fantastic. So when it worked, there were we didn't have the shuttles.
Right.
So you just hop on, hop off at your hotel.
Yeah.
It was brilliant. So then they let me drive it, and anyway, that's a long story.
Never worked out since.
So I'm not sure if you met Andre Liddick. He was also our TC, and is the tall gentleman with the grey hair. So Andre was a fireman for his career, and also he started out as a fireman on the railways. So I'm sure you guys will have it'll be an interesting chat. Okay, so then from that, what got you into the coaching?
So I trained throughout my whole adult life.
Right.
Very competitive by nature. Play sport at a decent level, number of different sports. Always wanted to lift. I worked in the security industry for quite a while,
right.
20 plus years.
Okay.
So I trained on the mat, in the ring, in the dojo, in the gym.
Right.
Needed to be strong, needed to be quick. Realised
bleed on the mat and don't bleed in the street.
That's it.
Yep.
That's it. I like that. I remember that.
Yep.
Keep that one. Yeah. Actually figured out I was actually quite strong, especially for my size.
Right.
I'm not always the biggest guy.
Sorry, we both go like this. We both look at Matt. Yeah.
Well, Matt's dropped a load of weight, as he told you.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Matt
He said he broke up with her.
We weren't allowed outside, so I just didn't eat.
Yeah.
Really easy. It were easier to lose weight than it were to maintain.
You see a picture of him
Right.
from before.
Right.
171 kilos or something.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. We look quite good as travel companions together.
Yeah.
I'd be eating
Yeah.
KFC and whatever at the airport, and he sat there with a salad and.
I'll be cutting weight.
Yeah.
I'm having to drop 3-4 kilos into competition.
Right.
And he's eating every 34 seconds.
Calories.
Yeah. So I read a local newspaper article, which was detailing a local powerlifting club.
Right.
And it gave some results, and I was like, I can do that. Contacted them, went down. I went down just for a chat in a pair of jeans and t-shirt, and I broke all the club records in a pair of jeans and t-shirt because it was like, we want to see what you can do.
Yeah.
No intention of competing, just wanted to get stronger.
Yes.
I thought they're the people that can assist in that. Taught me into competing. I broke all the divisional records in my first competition, opening lift. Got selected internationally year one. Went from there.
Right. Fantastic. And where do you see the future of the sport going in the UK? I mean, you guys can all answer. Or in Great Britain. Sorry, I keep.
I think we should not answer that between us. It's a tricky one. There's things happening, and
I think there's changes afoot.
Okay.
I think there's quite drastic change afoot. The without saying too much, the top table might be shuffling.
Right.
So I think there is going to be changes, but it'd be unfair to
say.
Yeah.
So let's talk about it from a point of where you were mentioning the schools and getting it into sort of universities and rugby. Why should people get involved in powerlifting?
Let's turn the camera.
Harney's daughter.
Well, don't throw around. It's great. It can be individual. It can be team.
Yes.
So you've got people that don't fit in a team.
Right.
Can't operate in a team sport. This is something I've got team members out there which probably fall into that category. The better suited individually.
Yes.
So this caters for all of them.
Right.
All sorts of personal issues. The gym's the escape.
Yeah.
Then the introduced competition. I'm very, very competitive by nature. Competition is good.
Yes.
I know not everybody promotes that, but I think it's fantastic.
Absolutely.
My son's never beaten me at anything in his life. And even though everyone tells me let him win, I'm like, no.
Yeah.
If you're beating me, you've got to beat me.
Yeah, absolutely. Because that's like the real world.
I'm very much an advocate of you've got to be in the real world.
Yeah.
People around me are fully aware of that as well.
Okay. Good. Yeah.
And I'm not shy about telling them
Yes.
that's not real.
Right. 100%.
You don't know what you're capable of until you try.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I can give you one example. My wife was really scared about trying powerlifting. She became world champion yesterday.
Okay.
Fantastic.
You know, she was looking at results in like competitions. She's like, I can't do that. Well, you don't know until you try.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And then a few years of training, a few years of chipping away, and she got there.
Sure.
So
Congratulations.
you don't know what you can do until you try.
Yeah. You know, I've been sober for 16 years.
Fantastic.
And thank you. I spent 15 years in financial services in a 3-piece suit. And then I opened the gym because it's what made me happy. And I'm fortunate enough to work with a lot of addicts in early recovery within their first month or secondary care. And that's the value of exercise and training, where you don't know what you're capable of. And sport's an incredible way to push that.
The gym, the dojo,
That's it,
the
yeah.
boxing club,
It's a safe
mental
place.
health.
Yeah,
It's fantastic.
absolutely.
And it becomes a safe place.
That's it. You know, where you genuinely believe you can't bench 50, and you work and you end up benching 60. And that you start to question your other limiting self-beliefs.
Yeah. And it's so rewarding from the coaching staff
Yeah.
perspective.
Absolutely.
I've done a little bit. I've got a couple of medals.
Yep.
I've got a couple of titles. I've got a couple of records. I get a massive reward from seeing these faces there.
Yes.
You know, I get emotional looking at these youngsters picking up some medals. The girl there who's just picked up a silver medal was like, didn't believe she could do it.
Yes.
And now she's overwhelmed. You know what I mean? She's played a blinder today.
And it's life-changing.
Yeah.
It's absolutely, it's a switch.
Yeah.
They're changing. Fantastic. So if you were speaking to the folks back home or around the world that aren't lifting, what would you say to them about why they should get into the sport? Excuse
Bless
me.
you.
Thank you.
That's all you say. I don't know.
Sure, we'll give it to we'll give that to each of you.
Just try it. Like you either like it or you won't, right?
Right.
It's as easy or as hard as you want to make it.
Right.
You can.
No, it's as
half-arse
easy
it
as hard as your coach wants to make it.
Well, yeah, but you can half-arse it and train it 2 days a week. If
Yes.
You want, and spin your wheels and still have fun and compete and whatever.
2 days a week
You
is
can go-
fine.
yeah.
Everyone's individual.
Yes.
As long as you're doing something, get off the sofa,
Yeah.
put your PlayStation down.
You don't have
Yeah,
to be
yeah.
You're training 5-6 days a week. I mean, that's
Right.
a terrible idea anyway. But yeah.
Yeah.
And don't put too much
accessible.
pressure on yourself.
Yes.
What I hear too often, you look out there, people have got completely the wrong perception of what powerlifting is.
Absolutely.
Okay? 'Cause
Absolutely.
they've got all these images.
Yes.
Don't get me wrong, we've got some big people here. You got this image of these huge muscle-bound people, and it's not that.
Yeah.
Okay.
You could probably, I don't know where that camera's pointing, but look behind. Most people are walking past the power.
Yep. Yep. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really big
in all
people.
shapes
Yeah,
and sizes.
all shapes and
and
sizes.
And it's categorized.
Yeah.
Okay. Which is a great thing. So
Yes.
you compete against people within your weight class, within your age class.
Yep.
Okay. So I'm not competitive, but let's have a look at it.
Yeah.
Because you might be. And don't set the bar too high,
Yes.
because you might not be, you can't step in at world level. Not many people can.
Do you find that a frustrating thing where people tell you,
Yeah.
"I'll compete when I can
Yeah,
get
all
to,"
the time.
you know?
And they never compete.
Yeah, and they
I
never
will
compete.
compete when I can bench 140 kilos.
Yeah,
Right, but you're benching 80 kilos. So you're
and it's been 11
6
years.
months a year or whatever away.
We heard that
Yeah,
yesterday.
yeah. Wow.
So you're just
We
not
heard
going
it
to compete.
yesterday.
Sure.
We'll
All right.
do it when I can achieve the world record. And I was like,
But you
well,
won't.
that's the optimum, that's the pinnacle.
Yes.
People have been chasing that for years, and you want to do that entry level.
As you're
You've got to
walking.
be realistic.
Yeah,
you know?
absolutely.
And you've got to be a little bit humble in it.
Yes.
You know? Everyone starts somewhere, and you ain't got to win. Your
Right.
first competition is with yourself.
That's it. Yeah.
This is what I'm trying to tell these guys out here. Okay. Don't worry about this competition out there. We'll do the competition with yourself, and whatever the result is, the result is.
And you've been giving your lifters some wonderful advice. I'm not sharing it on the podcast, but when they're walking onto the platform.
Let my secrets out.
Yeah, no, absolutely. That's I would always ask for. But just, and that's it. It's about, the mental game is the thing, and it's you versus you, and you in that
That's
bar.
the first hurdle.
Yep,
You
absolutely.
can be strong as a bull, but if you doubt yourself,
Yep.
positive thinking. That was a conversation this morning. Brought a mindset round. She did the main of the work. I encouraged it.
Yes.
The last thing she said was, "It's all in the head."
All in the head. That's it. Rodney Anthony, the coach that I started training under, the South African coach, always said the heaviest weight in the room is the one between your ears, and that's exactly it. So, Coach, for you, what would you say to people that aren't part of the lifting, aren't part of the community, considering it as a sport, or even as a pastime?
Get involved.
Yeah.
Get involved. Whatever level that is.
Right.
You see, I'm not I call it the phrase a plate princess. So you don't need these big shiny colourful weights and
Yes.
chrome kit. I become a world champion on broken rusty kit.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Dorian Yates old school way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's in the dungeon.
I'm a little bit older now, so
Yeah.
the old school spit sawdust gyms. That's
Yeah.
where I kind of grew up.
Absolutely.
And
There were no air fresheners.
no, no taps, no running water.
No heating, no cooling.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. And you worked. It's
Yeah.
all about the work that you do. So whatever level it is, don't think it's got to be fantastic. Just find a local gym, find a local club, get in contact. In my experience, 99.9% of them are very, very welcoming.
Yes.
They'll take you under the wing.
Right.
If they don't know, they point you in a direction. We've got a thing back home in the UK. People travel around a lot, so what they say is,
Yes.
what's the best club? Where can I do this in this area? And everyone's straight back at them. There's a great place here, there's a great place there.
Right.
It's very much a community.
That's
so
it.
Get involved. Get
Okay.
involved.
Fantastic. Craig, from your side?
From my side, how to get involved?
Yeah. Why should you get involved?
I mean, physically and mentally, you've got loads of benefits with just the training side of it. So even if you just went to a local club and started training, you're going to get lots of health benefits from it. So
Right.
why not?
Absolutely. And then when you
Look
get
at the
bitten
age
by the
range.
bug, look at the
Look at the age range.
from 14 to 94, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's for everyone and everyone. Anyone thinks powerlifting,
Yeah.
they've got this image in their head, which a lot of the time is incorrect.
Yes. So the first interview we did here, I sat down with Judith, Daniel's mum,
Yeah.
and just was wonderful chatting to her. And what she said is what he loves about the sport is he's like everyone else in the sport.
We don't.
That's it.
Everyone knows it.
Yep, and he can talk to you as a conversation about and that's what it means so much to him. And it's just incredible. And it was wonderful to see her up on the podium.
Yeah,
It's
she does
absolutely
really,
fantastic.
really well.
Yeah.
She's moving into the equipped as well.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was going to say, Sean, I could see Craig looking at his watch. So you guys are under
good to
pressure.
see.
But gentlemen, thank you so much for
we
your
got that
time.
well.
I really appreciate it. And we also like to carry this on. So we can exchange details and we can also chat online going forward because we'd like to build something into that. Fantastic. Thank you, guys.